I began to collect in the book excerpts from authoritative sources that seemed to me to refer to Jerusalem. And we're going to get the whole thing when he talks about Granada. And, you know, we already know pomegranate, right? Pomegranate, yeah. Kalalus, right? What's this Grand Canyon about? Matter of fact, what's the Grand Khan about? Because he's talking about Jerusalem, man. Columbus is over here tripping. Columbus is over here tripping. He's talking about Jerusalem. He's over here tripping. Can I get this any bigger, man? Let's go. Let's go. I'm charged up right now, man. You know what I mean? It's just that time to be charged up right now. You can't be wishy-washy. You know what I mean? You got to be 100% you and your purpose and your shoes or nothing else. Get out of my way. Get out of everybody's way if you ain't 100% you. If you trying to be anybody else, if you trying to act any type of other way, you're going to lose, man, because you ain't you. But maybe you saw a glimpse of you. Maybe there was a you at one point that you need to reconnect to and remember what got you here. Remember who you are. Reconnect to HaWah. Again, in the Caribe. All right, this Caribe described as the north coast of South America. Columbus believes he has at last located Prester John, the Grand Khan. Remember, by this time, shit, you could be talking about Genghis Khan's folks too, right? Because there's this war supposedly happened about a couple hundred years earlier than this. So you're looking for Prester John, you're looking for whoever got the Khan now. Whoever got the Khan is who got the priesthood. And this is why he brought a Hebrew interpreter to meet you, my noggin. Columbus brought a Hebrew interpreter to meet you when he recovered the what? The holy city and Mount Zion. All right, so when he's talking about recovering the holy city, Mount Zion, he brought a Hebrew interpreter, Louis Torres, a convert that we got out the Lost Tribes and Promised Lands by Ronald Sanders, a convert to speak Hebrew to the people right here, man. We're talking Ophir, right? Christ of Ophir. He's the anointed. Columbus is the Christ. He granted them new life, man. He gave them new life. We're talking millenarians, man. I can say it with me. Millenarians. What's a millenarian? They thought the world was ending in the 1600s. Some would say 1666 to be exact. Thought the world was ending. So what did it mean to find Prester John or the land? It wasn't just about finding this black king. It was about finding the wealth, right? It's about the takeover, about the military takeover of King David. It's about the military takeover of the Khan. At this point, even Genghis Khan was about to go down based on this particular structure they was coming with, right? After the Papal Bull doomed diverses, wasn't nobody safe, right? All Saracens gotta go. This is a renaissance, right? You know what I'm saying? So someone else is coming into power, right? The Khans are coming out of power, and then the Cohens are coming into power. Khan. So what holy city? What Mount Zion, man? Let's go. Because we're talking about the Biblioteca Colombina in what? Seville, right? There's a printed copy of the Polo record, the Liber Diversorum, or Livre des Diversities of Messer Marco Milioni, which belonged to Cologne. And in this, there are manuscript notes by Christopher Christ of Ophir. Are we talking Haiti? Are we talking Philippines? What are we talking? Himself, On 76 of the 150 pages showing how well he knew and how much he valued the book, which perhaps more than any other was his guide. All right? Even if Polo's name does not occur in the Admiral's Journal of the Voyage of 1492, and again, is Marco Polo the Polo of the New Testament? Huh? Explorers, all right, with the con, huh? Okay, I mean, that's love to tie battle, though. That's love to tie battle. What it do, Aqua? So check it. Even if Polo's name does not occur in the Admiral's Journal of the Voyage of 1492, or rather in the abstract of that journal, which is all that we possess, yet Polo's Cathay and Zipangu are constantly in evidence herein. Constantly in evidence herein. What's in evidence? Polo's Cathay and Zipangu. Right. Cathay. Polo's Cathay. Remember, Cathay means a pure land. And Zipangu is just Japan. I mean, you've seen the maps. We pulled them up. So when we speak Cathay, we're also talking Cathayo, India Superior, La China, La Florida, New World, right? No. It seems like our world was at some point reflected over there, like everything else is, man. Let's go. A week before he lands in Guanahani, Columbus opinions that the Pinzon suggestion to steer southeast is not made with respect to Kapongo. 2 days after the discovery, he feels he must go to try and find Kapongo. And when he reaches Cuba, right? So is Japan or Zapongo or Kapongo just Cuba? Which in some languages was HaWah HaWah, from the signs the Indians make to be this very land. So he knows when he reaches this Japan, Kapongo, he knows he's in Cuba, man. At the same time, he is actually anxious to reach the mainland of China. He wants to reach the mainland of La China. Huh? Is the picture getting clearer or what? I mean, this is 1548. You're talking about millenarians that think the world is ending in 1666. And I'm asking you, who was Prester John? And why did they stop searching in 1645? Their prophecy was that they're going to find these Hebrews, and that is going to give them new life. They're going to find these Jews, and they're going to get new life by finding the Israelites. They get new life, or they die. That's the, proposition. That's the situation they're in Europe. The Black Plague, whatever you call it, the tenderoni over there, whatever you call it, they weren't living past 35, So they needed life. They were declining in population, man. Who declines in population consistently? They decline. When left alone, the virus dies. Huh? When left alone, the virus dies. So it needed something to eat off of. And this is what this millenarian situation you're about to get is all about, man. From 1645, they stopped looking, huh? They stopped looking for El Prester John, right?